Sean Lennon here, your host for the Fightly Report, and make sure to check out Fightly.com for exclusive interviews and articles on there. If you're on the YouTube channel, please hit subscribe right now. Follow us at Fightlead on Instagram, at Fightlead on Twitter, and also like our Facebook page. Well, we are here. Today is March 10th, 2021, and let's get into the Fightly Report news segment. Breaking news! After her first round submission loss to Nunes at UFC 259 tonight, Megan Anderson announced on Twitch she is no longer with the UFC after her contract expired with no renewal. She claimed that the promotion was set to do away with the entire 145-pound weight class as a whole. No confirmation on that on either of those at this time from the UFC. Likely that she is released, but not likely that they are done with the 145-pound women's division. Felicia Spencer versus Danielle Wolf is the only fight that has been scheduled for the division for UFC Fight Night on May 22nd. Meanwhile, former UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion Holly Holm was set to have surgery to correct kidney issues, forcing her to postpone her fight with Julianna Pena that was supposed to happen on May 8th. Julianna Pena, not one to sit on her hands, called out Amanda Nunes after her win on Saturday. She said, "Amanda, come fight me. Come defend your belt at 135 pounds that you haven't defended since 2019. Get rid of 145, it's dead." Nunes responded that Holly is off so she can fight Jermaine Durandamy again. Nunes also said, "I feel like about Julianna Pena," she said, "I feel like she's going to have to get in the mix again, but we'll see. I'm a champ, and I'm never going to turn down a fight." UFC welterweight Belal Muhammad will be out without his head coach Saturday for his UFC main event against Leon Edwards due to a positive COVID test. Of course, Lewis Taylor, the PFL welterweight winner in 2018, will not be available for Belal Muhammad. He's his head coach and training partner ever since he was his wrestling coach in high school as well. A big departure from normally having Lewis Taylor in his corner. Belal Muhammad faces his toughest test of the career this Saturday at UFC Vegas 22 without Lewis Taylor. Heavyweights Ben Rothwell versus Felipe Lins is canceled from UFC Vegas 21 due to injury. Although the report is not specific to which fighter was injured, according to MMAmania.com. Kayla Harrison versus MARIANA MORAIS women's lightweight tournament for the PFL. Opening round of the women's lightweight tournament for PFL will be the co-main event of PFL 3, May 6th. Kayla Harris, of course, has had a big victory in Invicta FC against Courtney King in her last outing, her only fight appearance outside of PFL in 2020, and her only fight appearance in 2020. Fabricio Verdum versus Renan Ferreira is for the heavyweight tournament for PFL 3. It's going to be the main event on May 6th for the PFL 3 as well. After his win over Casey Kearney, Dominick Cruz decided to call out Monster Energy executive Hans Molenkamp for a charity fight. Most thought this was tongue-in-cheek. It was just for fun, but no. Dominick Cruz has legit beef. He said, further explanation at the post-fight press conference, he said, "Why you try to force me and you text me if I don't comment on your page, if I don't give you an interview, that you're going to take what pays my bills. Take it away. What are we doing?" Cruz said at the post-fight press conference. He said, "Monster sponsors me, not you. This was a call out because he calls himself a pro fighter. He's got 100 pounds weight on me, and I'm like, we can make this a win-win situation. Let's do a charity event. Monster picks the charity, and we scrap it out." Of course, Dominick Cruz, one of many fighters who have beef with Hans Molenkamp, who is the executive for Monster Energy. This story just coming out recently because we also know Adesanya has not wanted to sponsor Monster. He's a sponsor of Monster Energy, but he puts the products away when he's in front of a TV for a post-fight press conference or a pre-fight press conference. He's not seen on screen with Monster Energy products. So at this time, we'll see what further this situation will develop into. Former UFC Bantamweight champion Petr Yan discussed what happened when he threw an illegal fight-ending knee to Aljamain Sterling in their Bantamweight title fight at UFC 259. "I don't know what to say. I know I made a mistake," Yan said in Russian. This was translated by RT Sport. In no way that was intentional. I was focused on his hands. The referee told us about hand position and how to tell when a fighter is grounded by his hands. I was focused on his hands to the point that when he raised them, I hit him. Honestly, I didn't understand what my cornermen were telling me, he said. Later, I was focused on my hands, on his hands, leaving the ground. The replay will likely show how he raised his hands. I didn't see that his knees were down. I thought he was squatting. Dana White confirmed after there will be a rematch in the future. After a successful title defense over Israel Adesanya, John Blahowicz won 6 months off to spend time with his newborn child before his next title defense, which happens against Glover Texiera. This has been your Fight League News Update. I'm your host, Sean Lennon. Hit subscribe on the YouTube channel. Head over to FightLeague.com for more exclusive news stories and other stories as well. Profiles on fighters and, of course, our updated ticker with updated MMA results for the week. This is your host, Sean Lennon. Take care, guys. Peace out. Till next time, be safe.